Hi guys, welcome back to this Halloween tutorial. I thought I'd film a last minute Halloween tutorial just in case you're in a rush or you just got last minute plans. So if you fancy on being a sexy / cute cat for Halloween, then this is the tutorial for you. So don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and let's get started. So I've already primed my face, well, moisturised my face with the Nuttra Effects Miracle Glow oil. This is absolutely fantastic. Since I've been using this, my skin's got so much better, really hydrated. My foundation goes on a lot easier. And then once that soaked into my skin, I then moved on to using my No.7 Beautiful Skin, just because I really wanted a smooth, flawless base to work with. And then moving on to eyes, I just started using a transition colour and I just used the shade Shadow Play out of Kat Von D Shade and Light palette and just started putting that in my crease just to bronze them up, but also so other colours will blend easier. And then after this I dipped into my new Urban Decay mini palette. So I'm just using this brown shade just to darken up that crease a little bit more and just define it using a Sigma brush. Everything will be linked in the description box down below, so don't forget to go and check that out. And then after this I'll be going a shade darker, so I'm going to be defining the crease even more. So what I'm trying to achieve here is a really nice gradient effect, so nothing looks too harsh in the crease, but so it actually, you know, cuts into that crease a little bit more and nicely. So I'm just going to be building that colour up gradually and keep going back into my fluffy brush and just blending all the harsh lines out. And then I felt like I wanted more of a dramatic smoky look, so I went in with the black shade and I started patting this on the outer corner of my eye, and then once I packed enough on, I'd blend it back out, make it look more even gradient and more smooth, so the colours are really transitioning nice into one another. So yeah, just keep blending until you're happy with the end result and so there's no harsh lines and so the colours do actually really blend nicely together. And then after this, I felt like I wanted some shimmer on my eyes. So I first went in with the silvery grey colour just as a base, and then I went in with the colour next to it, which was more of a browny, goldy tone, and then I applied this on top of the silver just to add a little bit more sparkle. And then I went in with the lightest shade. I'm going to be using this to highlight the inner corner of my tear duct and also to highlight my brow bone, just to open my eyes and accentuate them a little bit more. Then moving on to eyeliner, of course I've used my Kylie Jenner one, and then I'm just going to be creating a very dramatic long sharp wing just to make me look like I've got cat eyes. So yeah, you can make this wing as dramatic or as long as you want, or you can just do a simple small little wing. Both look perfect with this eye. And then I was going to be extending the inner corner to make my eyes look even more cat-eyed look, if that makes sense. So then after this, for foundation, I went in with a really good oldie, and this is the MAC Studio Fix Foundation, and I'm just dancing and singing to Little Mix, shout out to my ex. I do apologise. But the shade for this is NW15, and I didn't realise how much I loved this foundation. I don't know why I stopped using it, but it is absolutely perfect. It covered all my imperfections and my blemishes, and it's so easy to build. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be starting off with a very thin layer, blending it all out, and then I'm going to be adding some more layers, which I think is really necessary because I really wanted a flawless look for this. So I just applied about a couple of layers, but which was very thin, so I didn't want it to be too cakey, but I really wanted a nice smooth complexion. As you can see, my skin has came up quite a bit round the jawline. And then after this I went in with some concealer, and I used my YSL, and I also used my LA Girl one in this, just so it would match the foundation a little bit. So after this I did try and go back in with my YSL highlight and concealer, but unfortunately it ran out in this tutorial, which I was not happy about because I absolutely love this concealer. So it looks like a trip down to the shops to get some more. And then for contour I went in with the LA Girl concealer in the shade Beautiful Bronze, just to contour my face. I'm absolutely loving this concealer as well to contour my face. It did used to be a bit too dark, but I've learned not to put so much on my face and it's easier to blend out. So then I'm just going to smile a bit and go underneath my smile lines, just to make my face look like I have plump cheeks and like I'm smiling. I don't know why I wanted to do this, but I just thought cats look like this, so yeah. And I'm going to blend this out with the Artiste brush and just blending it out nice and smooth, and then blending the rest of it out with a damp beauty blender. And then I just baked my face off camera, and then I went in with my No.7 pressed powder just to set everything, and then I just wiped away the excess powder on my face, and then I just went underneath my eyes with the pressed powder as well, just to set a little bit further. So then to set all my contour in place, I went in with the Techniques Colour Fix palette, and I went in with the darkest bronze shade and started bronzing up my face slightly. And then after this I went in with the colour next to that, which was a nice light brown, and I started to go over my nose contour just to set that and to contour some furthermore, just to slim it down a little bit. And then to set my under eyes further, I went in with the shade Lucid and Lyric out of the palette to just set my under eyes, and then I went in with the darkest brown colour to also contour and carve out them cheekbones a little bit more. I've kind of done them back to front. Now this is me setting my under eye with the Lucid and Lyric shade. Sorry guys. And then for blush I went in with my Dior, which is smashed. I didn't even realise, so it really upset me. But yeah, this is such a beautiful little compact blusher with a beautiful mirror, so it's easy to go out with. But yeah, it's a really nice flushed pink mauve colour on my cheeks. I absolutely loved it. I think it went perfect with this look. And as we're blending all them colours together so nothing's muddy, we're using damp beauty blender. And then for my eyes, I just went back in with some No.7 Mascara just to accentuate my top and bottom lashes. And then for highlighter, I went in with the No.7 shimmer palette in the shade Rose, and I just started to highlight my cheekbones, my nose, my cupid's bow, everywhere where I usually highlight. And then for the nose, I went in with my Kylie Jenner liquid liner, and I started to map out and draw the shape of a cat's nose. So yeah, I can't really explain what I'm doing, but I guess you guys can see what I'm doing. So I'm just trying to draw the shape of the nose. You really want to have a steady hand for this and take your time so the lines are nice and sharp, but that's probably just me having OCD. So then I just started to fill everything in. I actually went all over my nose, in the corners, around the edges, just to make it look more cat-fied, and so there was literally none of my natural skin colour showing, so it looked even more realistic. And then I started to draw down to the mouth. I don't actually know what to call this bit, but they have like a line from the nose going down to the lips, so I started to do that. And then after this I went in doing the whiskers, so I done 3 dots in the shape of a triangle, and then I just quickly started drawing some whiskers on. I just done this rough, and then once I mapped it all out, I went back over the whiskers and made them more thicker, made them more sharp and more black. And then I went in around my lips with that same Kylie Jenner liquid lipstick and started lining the outside of my lips. And then I filled the rest of my lips in with a Chanel liquid liner. It did work fine, but I think a black liquid lipstick would be better. So yeah, this is just an alternative because I didn't have a black liquid matte lipstick, but this is entirely up to you what you do with the lips. I just wanted to go with the traditional cat style. And then I started to highlight my nose with the same highlighter I put on my cheekbones. And then for the bottom lip, I went in with Kylie Jenner's birthday edition lipsticks in the shade Exposed. And then after this, I went in with some Avon Magic Prime and Set spray. And that is just to set and lock all my hard work in, so it lasts throughout the night. So yeah guys, this is the end result. I really hope you enjoyed this last minute Halloween tutorial. Let me know what you guys thought of it in the comments down below, and don't forget to click that like button, and if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any more tutorials. So there will be some more Halloween tutorials coming this week, and then once all these are out the way, I'll have some new fall makeup tutorials, and I might be doing some fall hairstyles. So yeah, keep an eye out for them, and until next time, I love you all so much. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!